Okay. Eightfall is working. Unstable is first. Damn, unstable, were you stalking me or something? Good to see you, good to see you. Now let's see if I have any memory of where we got with the game. Seems the game forgot where it got to I as well. That's a long loading time.
Took Miss Kay to walk better?
Yes, I think. Are we at now dusk?
Miss Kate Walk should talk to Kirk. Him in front part of boat.
Well, it feels like it rolled us back just a little. And there were no mammoths in this one
Kirk,
unstable.
what's going on?
I love. Oh, so many hearts.
Baranur, but
The monster's attack knocked us off course. Then we ran aground here.
That sign of the spirits. They want to be sure Yukul caravan follows sacred path like always. Migration must continue. Spirits show right route.
before we even think of getting on the road again, we need to figure out how much radiation there is around here. If we get exposed to too much, none of us will see the end of this journey.
That's not the only problem, Kate Walker. We ran aground opposite the beach, and the ostriches are stuck in the hold. We have to move the crystal forward before we can open the doors.
We'll take care of that as soon as I found a way to measure the radioactivity here. The captain told me about a distributor of special goggles that let you see the layers of radiation. I'll go see if it's still working. Until then, nobody is to leave the crystal.
Cat, hey cat. I'm so happy to see all of you today, honestly. Okay, now let's try to remember how to move.
The level of ambient radiation is indicated here, but I need to be sure that the entire zone is safe. Radiation goggles.
Yeah, I was on vacation for like 1 week, and the second week there was a disaster, and we were in actually, what was the word? Some weird extreme situation thingy. And a little bit stranded, yeah. Thankfully, by the end of my vacation, they found a few roundabout roads that could take us safely back to the rest of the country. There was a massive storm and quite a few cities flooded. The one I was resting at was at the high ground, so we didn't get any damage or flooding, but Yeah, and it wasn't the only broken bridge, and actually 4 people lost their lives in the flood, so yeah, things were nasty down below, but I was somewhere safe and I actually managed to enjoy the rest of my vacation more or less because the sea was not a place I could enter. It was polluted and very, very, very stormy, so we could only just walk around the beach and enjoy the waves splashing at our feet. But honestly, I still had fun despite everything.
Empty.
Okay, how was the thing to turn her up?
Locked. I've seen a lock like this somewhere before.
Yeah, I actually managed to step on something sharp, and yeah, now my arm hurts because of the tetanus shot. Now we have to find the lock for that key, or key for that lock. Oh my, the wound where I stepped on something healed like long ago. It pretty much instantly healed. The penetration wasn't deep, but after studying microbiology, I was panicking and getting quite a severe case of, oh god damn it, the word slipping. Hypochondria. I had a severe case of hypochondria, so I got the tetanus shot mostly to cure that. Oh, it sure will love.
Want visit park? Good thing Miss Kate Walker and Tribe help each other.
How the fuck are you helping me at this point?
Bad spirits everywhere in Baranor. Cloudburst.
Unstable, so true. Well, at least I'm up to date with my tetanus shot. Really, I have to take the key to the ship to get the goggles? Well, not like this ship is gonna go anywhere anymore, but still. Kind of curious how the ostriches are doing in the cargo hold. That's a fair point, unstable.
Ostriches must be all impatient and hold. Migration seemed very, very difficult this time.
You don't say.
Workbench too high. Nanook metal, not good boiler maker.
How did you get the Yuki out of the cargo hold?
Captain sacrificed for Misket Walk and Tribe. Tribe never want hurt anybody, though.
Yeah, but you refuse any common sense because tribe, tradition, great ostriches.
Ostriches are good, Miss Ketwalk. You calls must think carefully, one step at a time.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like that. Magic glasses, here we go. She is. She
So these
totally is.
goggles let you see all of the radiation. You should go and explore the surroundings now that you can see the radiation.
And you won't go out because... I mean, you can wear the goggles too, you know? They're not just gate size.
Electric outlets? No more power.
Down this giant keyboard flies.
Not
I
working,
know,
please.
right?
Me stay close. Funny small holes in hull.
Yeah, of course we have to find a way to jump this. I know. At least you walk. Wow, that's a lot of robots down here. I highly doubt they try to swim it though. Also, you know, the spirits must have guided us here.
Stupid of me. Oscar doesn't exist anymore. I know that. And all those automatons look alike.
Your medallion. The heart. You know, it's in very good condition. It contains a lot of essential data from an XZ-2000 automaton. Everything as it were. You understand, on that particular model, the heart and intelligence were intermingled. So then, it wouldn't take all that much for you to get your friend Oscar back one day.
Maybe if I could...
Yeah, well, all of his data was in his heart, so everything's fine. Just need to find the Vorarlberg
Locked.
key. Also, he seems the only automaton that looks that way because all of the dead-like people on the ground are too not decayed enough to be actual people from 30 years ago, so and that had to be the models. I'm more curious who the hell made those three sheds over here because this apparently was underwater at some point. This is sus. Thanks for the hydrate, cat.
A lifeguard's hook. Telescopic, it looks like.
Oh, we got us a hook. And the random scary ass automaton on top of a bell tower. There's a greater automaton, and it seems they actually left the doors open. Okay, I clicked some random space. Let's see where Kate will run off tonight then. And she decided to just go under the bridge. Kate, you're being weird. Then again, that's nothing new. Got my hydrate. Okay, we have some plugs over here. And the
I
sus
may
ass
be able to tow
vehicle.
the crystal using this tractor. I just have to get to it first.
Yeah, and we're lucky enough to not just dock by a bridge, but also by a bridge that has a mechanical tractor. The spirits really were with Kate on this one. Uh, Okay, can you stop gawking at it now?
Just want to get some air.
And I get the electric stuff from here because I have the odd feeling that I might need to power that tractor with the outlets on the crystal.
Miss Catwalk, need some help?
Yeah, like you'll help me anyway.
No, thank you. It'll be fine. I'm trying to bring power back to the park, and I don't want you to get hurt.
Miss Catwalk think Barut's stupid? I go connect electric rope for you.
Okay, thank you so much for your help, Mr. Baruth.
Wow, he actually helps? Damn.
Go light boat again. Use time to connect strange magic rope.
Okay, he just said it's electrical, now it's strange magic rope.
Electric outlets?
Well, you either believe electricity is magic or electricity is electricity. You can't believe electricity is magic. I don't know. It's weird. At first it seemed he knew what it was, and then suddenly it was magic, so... Let's go to the park. From one ruined vacation to another. Honestly, the worst part of the vacation were the mosquitoes.
This one is still legible.
Alright, the magic note to go. Here we have a strange assembly of dates and speeds in meters per hour. Most of them crossed off. They're accompanied by the initials K and A, as well as the Roman numerals 1 and 3. They look like rough analysis trying to figure out how to stop a moving object at a specific point. Hey, Negi! And there are actually lipstick kisses on this piece of paper, damn. I'm doing okay, I think. Don't quote me on that.
Somebody really went all out.
Well, my vacation was amazing. Traveling back from it was a pain in the ass. Had some hiccups during the vacation, and my arm hurts from a tetanus shot, and my legs hurt from hundreds of mosquito bites. Wow, this park really had it all, though. I love those swing rides where you sit on the swing and then when it spins, you kind of fly out to the side. Yeah, holidays are not something you should recover from, but it does feel like we will. Unstable, that would be interesting if it was him. Oh, there's some signs here. Hey, do you really have to leave the place to just check out some signs? Fine, we're staying on this side though, I wanna see what's here. It's just a puppet theater and the candy van, or something. Oh, I happily have like 2 weeks before college starts up again, so I will have time to recover. Those are some weird bumper cars. Look, they look so much like Daleks. Ooh, a rocket ride. They're probably just going up and down. Exterminate, exterminate. Yeah, they were totally Daleks. Oh, and just some regular swings too. That's nice. And some regular slide. And one of those stupid things where you sit down and spin it around the pole. It was a pretty nice amusement park, honestly. So the giant squid in the mm, oh my god, English has abandoned me. Cthulhu. Yeah, Cthulhu kind of attacked us in the previous chapter of the game. Uh, fudge. Okay, we have a giant space thingy here. More dead robots. There's something sus here.
Who could have done that?
There's a hole, and it's warning about radiation. And considering the green hue of the air, I'm guessing it's correct. Oh, we found a metal stick. Yay for metal sticks. Well, we are enjoying decrepit amusement park that has been ravaged by radiation, so everything here is sus. Yay, popcorn! Guess this was the official entry slash exit.
Contaminated zone. All of Baranor is contaminated by radiation. The caravan can't go that way.
Yay for having no queue! Too bad it's been 30 years since the park has been maintained. The rides may be a bit sus. Considering a ride has taken the head of the giant astronaut bear. Yeah, this is headless here. And here we have card number 1. Kate, can you... Yeah, card number 1 with the head of the statue over there, so... There's that. I guess ride at your own risk. My view is getting oddly foggier with every step. What's with the porcelain babies? Oh my god, this is weird here. Can I? No, that's barred. Oh, this entire place had a baby display. She walk here? No, she refuses to walk here. Oh, I didn't expect her to actually enter this place. Let's explore outside a little bit more. Take your time, Nagy. Okay, she refuses to go this way still, so we have to go through here. Oh, at least there was a lot of stuff to touch. Oh, so we needed a gear, I guess? That's a big claw machine.
The Vorarlberg crest. Hans put it on all of his inventions.
Well, good to know. But it's still locked. I can't move from side to side, so... Our door here. Yes, that will take us to the exit. Oh, I think this is a map of the park. And it has a lot of weird numbers with 1, 2, and 3 on them. This is interesting. Have the sneaking suspicion we might need to get the roller coaster going. Let's check the Ferris wheel. Wonder if she would be willing to go there. There's another warning for danger zone here. Kate, at this point, these are movable blockages. You know you can move them, right? Nobody's gonna tell you no. You can just push this away, not permanently placed there. Pretty sure we left the cops back in the previous town. Okay, let's go there. Climb, Kate, climb. Good thing you never had a fear of heights. Did I really just need the cog for here?
Without electricity, I won't be able to do anything.
Well, at least I think I put this in place. At least it sounded like it.
Without electricity, I won't be able to do anything.
Yeah, we'll get the poor ship over here for electricity. At least it's not one of those games where electricity magically appears when you need it, despite not having power and having the only power exploded.
I should be able to separate the car from the cart.
Oh, that's one way to clear the tracks.
Another rundown automaton. I should be able to tow the crystal by attaching it to this winch. Sorry.
Wow, and I thought you thought all of them were Oscar.
No ignition controls. I see. The automaton that controlled the tractor has to be connected to this pin shaped like a Vorarlberg key to start it. It's ingenious, but I need an automaton in working order. What on earth is that?
A small key. Okay, doesn't seem like this thing has anything I can work with. But we got a key from the poor automaton. With it, will probably open the small box, and inside the box there will be a Vorarlberg key with which we'll open the other automaton and give him Oscar's heart. Really, I really have to manually turn it.
Vorarlberg tools. Nothing better for fixing automatons.
Yeah, just take the entire toolbox. No, just one key? Oh, there was actually a Vorarlberg wrench as well, not just a key. Just take the entire thing if you're gonna keep an automaton pet, friend, whatever. Yeah, it's not like it won't fit. It always fits. Ah, random Yukos.
This area really isn't safe, Kirk. You should go back on board the Crystal.
Later. Miss Kate Walker, come now. Quick. Below stinking rotten asphalt is sacred path of the migration. Miss Kate Walker must hurry and quickly bring out all ostriches so Yukos can take this route.
Listen, I do understand that you want to respect your customs to the letter. But moving your caravan through there is suicide. That avenue is completely contaminated.
No blah blah, Miss Kate Walker. It is the will of the spirits. Miss Kate Walker saw what always happens when Yukos oppose spirits.
But
Our shaman is stubborn like an old ostrich, Kate Walker. Do you think there may be another route?
I don't know. For the moment, I'm concentrating on repairing an automaton to tow the crystal. As soon as I can, I'll try to find another path. Until then, please stay in the safe zones and be careful. Okay?
Migration must start again as soon as possible.
You're so annoying.
Spirits want Yukos en route again soon.
Hurry, Kate Walker. I doubt that our pursuers will give us the chance to rest long.
If they're crazy enough to get in the radiation zone, they want us dead. In their spot, I would just let us die on our own in the radiation. Weird, I thought I had an option to enter this place earlier. Oh, I do. I just tried to enter from the wrong angle.
The park must be behind there. Completely clogged.
Well, there's quite a bit of this thing here over there, but I guess we won't be heading here for now. I'm like swimming in aloe cream at this point because of all the mosquito bites. Why are there more of them here now?
Tuk tuk sugar! Tuk?
If park was still open, old bad boss is still not yet Poryuko's visit. Long live sacred lands, tribe will rest again.
Yeah, you just want to play in the park, don't you? Oh my, it's a 3 level merry-go-round. Damn, that's fancy. Welcome back, Nagu. Yeah, that's okay. Well, that roller coaster goes deep in the radiation. But it's also pretty big and intricate. Damn, that's a lot of track.
Route to travel still very long. Reaching sacred lands of Oxford is very difficult in these conditions. Nobody here, Tuk Tuk. Spirits gets revenge.
Well, yeah, it's from the age of the space race, so everything was rocket themed at the time.
Tuk tuk! Still very long road before getting to sacred lands of ostriches.
Tribe should go back and take ancient root. Men never ever want to help, stubborn like old ostriches.
Many bad spirits here. Brrr. Children stay in Yukol village. Want see again soon.
Yeah, at this rate you won't see them ever.
Park seems sad, but still better than staying inside boat. Route still long for tribe.
Those are so damn annoying. Kate, can you move your sexy ass faster, please?
Out of order.
Come on. So hard to control it with the mouse when it wants something sus like opening a valve. And then I lose where my mouse is because it wasn't there in the first place anyway. Alright. Enter, please. Please enter. Is it in? I think it's in. Oh, this failed to enter.
It's blocking the opening.
Really? Good thing she knew to take the wrench. Yeah, the controls are quite wonky on this one.
I remember these locks. They're used to activate all of Hans's inventions. Now I just have to find the right key.
Well, you had a bunch of keys in the toolbox, but you refused to take them. Not like you didn't have space in the tortoise jacket. Oh my gosh. The hell are you running for? Oh, they're just playing. For fuck's sake, are you kids or something? I mean, Hans had a reason to act child, to be small and act like a child because he had a sickness when he hit his head. What's your excuse?
What was that?
Okay, let's see if there's any more keys here.
Vorarlberg tools. Nothing better for fixing automatons. Just as I thought. No activation key. Nothing that looks anything like an activation key.
Now let's see if something magically delivered an activation key when they arrived on the tracks of the roller coaster. On a card that will most likely be named number 3. Cause 1 and 2 are crushed.
How on earth did that train car get here?
Well, looks like now would be a good time to read that note thingy. It seems like we need to be at 35 kilometers per hour. Or some stuff like that.
It looks like these holes were made on purpose. But what for?
Something. Yeah. To stop stuff. Can we use this metal shank here? Why are you looking away, Kate? Do I need to look at something here? Nothing here.
Somebody really went all out.
I have no idea how to get to the 0.6.
This counter seems to show if the mechanism's spring is up or not. Nothing. I must have forgotten something.
Well, let's try 35 again, because that was the only big number I could use. Mouse, stop disappearing. Wonky controls are wonky. Well, if we fly off the track, it was nice knowing you. Where did we stop? See some weird candy here. This is probably working like pistons with colorful liquids inside them. Doesn't look like there's a stop here though. I mean, can't get off safely, so... Well, this is around 20, so maybe we should stop at 20. good news is for some reason
This needle must be connected to the mechanism's spring.
we did not go like all the way through the track that goes in the danger zone. Well, let's try 20. It looked like around 20. Maybe this track is for another coaster? Okay, what the hell? Now we stopped in the tunnel. But it looked like it was in the 20s when I was looking at the thingy down below when we reached the top. It's 10-ish. Fine, I'll try it on 10 or 15. Yeah, 15. Let's try 15. Oh yeah, I loved Roller Coaster Tycoon and sending carts with people in it flying in the nether outside of the park. Yeah, that was a thing because when they didn't die inside the park, it didn't count badly for me. So when you shot them outside, it was fine. Whee!
Nothing interesting here.
Okay, it actually stopped. But it doesn't seem like I can get off here either. Do I have to make a new pin? Well, I was already on 20 and now I'm on 15. But it went too far. And I don't seem to be able to control this one. Maybe if I stop at 45 and do a 20?
If I remove the rod, the cart spring will be freed up and I should be able to move again.
Yeah, that's the point. Can I stop winding it earlier though? Because it really doesn't seem to like... Yeah, it only goes all the way up. And then stops, otherwise it just does whatever the hell it wants.
There's radiation everywhere.
Oh. Oh, it lets me. Can I use it though? Nah, I have to wait it out. Feels like there should be another control somewhere that I'm missing.
What's this rod doing here?
Okay, I actually have 2 shanks now. Have a nice one, Nagu. Thanks for the tips. You too. Hmm. Let's try something different. Maybe stop at 35 and then when it's not that fast anymore, we'll stop correctly where we wanted to. Okay. That didn't work. Wait, maybe if I place the rod, but then it just rolls back though. I liked 15. Just need to slow it down somehow. Let's give those a try. Does... I don't know. We got a 40 here, but still. Get... Oh, damn it. Okay, this was our first stop, I think. First try was here. Let's see how this goes, though. Because we stopped right before the way up, so maybe it will be slower now? Yay! There's a lot more space-themed stuff here. Caution fall. Let's fall then. Looks like the right place to be. Where are we? Oh, that says exit. Oh, we are at the subway! Yeah, Russians were big on subways at the time. And on blocked subways as well. Then again, always a good idea to place a grate where so people don't go jumping in front of trains to get rid of their miserable lives. Yeah, the floor pattern is amazing. Actually, there's a hell of a lot of older subway stations in Russia and Ukraine that are just fucking gorgeous. Well, it looks like the red line might be the way out for us. Hey, this looks like somebody's laundry.
How charming.
Is that a wolf belt? Kinda looks like a wolf belt.
For Andre, my proud soldier. Still fresh.
Oh, well, obviously there's somebody still alive around here. Come on, mouse, where did you go? Oh, there we go. I hate the fact that it just vanishes from time to time.
The zone is more or less safe.
Yeah, good old Geiger counter. Much more reliable than magic goggles.
Mushrooms?
Well, at least mushrooms do grow everywhere. Well, human pelt doesn't tend to have gray fur on it, but I'm not the one to judge. Oh, that's a hell of a lot of words.
Some Olympic medals.
Fairy lights? Fair enough, those bulbs last forever, honestly.
Here for the last act of our exclusive episode of Reactors of Passion, your favorite series, an exciting mix of love, greed, and plutonium. Today, Piotr confronts his best friend Yuri. Why? Over the heart of the beautiful Genia, promised to the one, but madly in love with the other. And while nobody knows how their confrontation will end, one thing is for sure. There will be lots of testosterone and passion on the air today.
Yuri, I'd never ask you something like this. You're my best friend. If it wasn't so important.
You asked me to call off my wedding to Zhenya, and you still dare call yourself my best friend?
Come on, Yuri. You know she loves me. You can't blame me for that.
Really? And what does Tatiana think of all this? And your families? Do they know you intend to call off the wedding for Zhenya?
They'll just have to accept it.
And lose your inheritance from Uncle Joseph? You can be so naive, Piotr.
What do you mean?
Didn't your parents tell you? Your uncle's will was read this morning. Old Joseph seems to have played one last posthumous joke on you and Tatiana.
You're lying, damn you.
Not at all. It is clearly stipulated that you and her can only inherit his fortune if you get married and stay married for at least 10 years from his death. Unless one of you dies before then.
Ooh.
And that's the end of this exclusive episode of Reactors of Passion. To find out what happens next, tune in later on when we come back on the air.
I'm surprised they have such amazing radio reception down in the subway. Also that there's someone sending radio signal all the way down here. How do they even have all this electricity down below? Didn't I have to power the park? Ooh, nice sewing machine. Magic, yep. Everything here runs on magic and TARDIS jackets.
A real girly girl's room. My Andre. A photo album. Tempting.
Let's check out the other thing and then we'll get the photo album. Oh, she refuses to open the closet. There are probably skeletons inside, so she's not wrong. Well, I guess all I can do is check out the photo album. Oh my god, just read it from there. You don't have to steal the poor woman's photo album. Have you never used the photo album, woman? Yeah, it's too bleak for Narnia. if it fits in chips. Ah. Yeah, I could read that there's nothing to read here. Ooh, there's a lot of pictures. Good old Russian motivational poster. Come to us in the kolkhoz. It's like a farming community. Papa and Mama and Narosk kolkhoz. I love you so much. The uniform they gave me after the declaration of the war. The look on Comrade Quartermaster's face when he had to find my size. Must have been a big guy. Or a small guy. Either way. A ticket to the Olympic Games, and that is actually the real original logo for the Olympics in the 1980s. Let's see. Oh, for the closing of the Olympic Games on the Lenin Stadium in the Sector D2, 7th row, space 64. Was it really just 22 rubles? Damn, that must have been cheap as fuck. Actually, I'm getting hints from my side that 40 rubles were the stipend for a month, so it wasn't cheap as chips. It's now cheap as chips, but okay, let's read this. Mobilized at the same time, but not in the same regiment. When I think about the time when Comrade Lieutenant almost caught us at one of our nighttime get-togethers. This lady be big, damn. The Moscow Olympics after just 1 year at the front. Gold medals for the both of us. Okay, there's a photo of a letter and a picture of the guy. Did they translate the letter later on, though? No, they didn't. Of course they didn't. Well, in the communism, that was like the farming method. Like the entire village was in one kolkhoz, and they had like a quota of stuff that they had to grow and stuff like that, and like how much milk and how much eggs to get. Yeah, it was not exactly good, but it sure as hell got the farming going. Okay, I'll try to translate the letter because I'm not seeing a translation for it. My beauty queen. How long the time flows without you? Getting together all those Olympic titles in the last year was a dream and one of the happiest moments of my life. And to hell with all those cowards with long tongues who boycotted the games. Thanks for the stretch and the hydrate. I'm needing a moment because I'm going through three languages to read the letter. I'm trying to remember Russian, get it to a language that I know better, and then switch it off to English, which seems to be escaping me today. Uh, how can you imagine how hard it was returning to those damn desert plains? Especially because this time we are so far apart. I'm not sure about the first word. Yeah, I'm not sure what the first word is, but the enemy is now hiding in the higher. Um, in the mountain caves and don't stop engaging in hmm, in hard war mm, actions. And among those who seem to have taken our side, the amount of deserters grows day by day. Oh my god, this is so hard! Nevertheless, there is a ray of hope that holds that helps me hold together. My my new friend Nikolai, of whom I have spoken to you in the previous letter, told me that his grandpa is is a powerful member of the party in the region of the Velsenberg. At the current time, he works over a project of an amusement park that will be built by some crazy scientists from the West in the Barad. Right next to our precious Nahodol. Yeah, our precious town. It was an actual Russian speaker, just my Russian is like incredibly rusty, so. But it's very well written and it's in perfect Russian. I'm understanding it very well. I just. It takes me a little bit to click between the words, especially between Russian and English. For Nikolai, there's already a job in the technical side, and he will be able to find the job for the both of us there. So we could live happily and with no worries once we are finally together. After we finish our Olympic career and I leave the army. Just the thought of you helps me hold on and wait for this moment. Yours forever, Andriusha. Okay, I finally read it, yay! And there's pictures of the amusement park. The amusement park, our first day of work. The amusement park, just after it happened. Oh, rest in peace, my love. Oh, he didn't make it. They had made it to work at the park together, but he died. And this is a warning about the automatons acting weirdly. But I'm not gonna try to translate it because the white text is way too tiny. But this is a warning. And if you see an automaton acting weirdly, just stay the fuck away from it. And on this side, there's a dog automaton, her pet, and it's all she has left now. Yeah,
First
it's
runner
fucking.
up in the 1979 Now Dusk Oblast Beauty Contest. Not bad.
Oh, shut up, Kate. Nope, it's mostly for the survivors of Barrenor, it seems. Because they are the only place where the automatons were released. And honestly, the party probably doesn't give half a flying fuck about any reports from this place. And considering it seems like just this one woman is a survivor from 30 years ago, so. Finally, I found it. My photo of the 1979 Nadostock Oblast Beauty Contest. The best day of my life. First runner up. And I met Andriusha. Aw, this is so sweet. It's sad that he died after the accident. But at least they had some time together when the park was running fine, and it seems like it ran fine for a while before the plant went ballistic, like 2 years or so.
Huh? Who are you? And what on earth are you doing here?
Oh, hi. Excuse me.
So you're the tramp that decided to use my cart? I had to go all the way up the track with the game I caught on my back because of you.
I'm so sorry, ma'am. I'm accompanying this tribe, and we're trying to leave the park. I thought that that old cart was abandoned and that I could use it. I never thought I'd do any harm.
Should have looked around a bit first, though. It ain't abandoned for everybody. Don't that beat all? There you are, you good boy. Mama'll have you up and running in no time.
Yep, it's her.
What's this key for?
For activating the park automatons, you need to give them a good turn of the key every so often, or the poor things get all neurasthenic. Even cantankerous. Plus they break down. There.
And she took down a fucking bear. This is a goddamn bear over here. Wow, lady.
If
You're
you've
a
nothing more to say, I
beast.
won't keep you.
Listen, I didn't really want to get off on the wrong foot with you. Let me introduce myself. I'm Kate Walker. I'm accompanying the Yukon tribe on their migration to their sacred lands. And you're...
Oh, an American. Yeah, I'd bet anything. Well, look at that. An American. Well, I'm Staff Sergeant Katerina Viktorovna Drostelova. Gold medalist in the shot put in the Moscow Olympics. And the widow of Lieutenant Andrei Grigorovich Drostelov. Veteran artillery officer and figure skating champion.
Oh my.
Delighted to meet you, Katerina. It seems you might be just the person I'm looking for. Do you think you could let me borrow that strange key of yours? I needed to repair an automaton, without whom, I'm afraid, it is impossible for us to leave.
You've been really polite, and you speak the same way they talk in those books, little lady. You do have a bit of backbone, I'll say that much for you. This key is extremely precious to me. As far as I know, your gang of gnomes and you might just be one of those gangs of bandits that hang around here. Scrap dealers looking in every nook and cranny for a pot of gold, despite the radiation around here. I saw those riffraff off with a load of buckshot.
Good job, lady.
So you're the Katerina Drozdilova? First runner-up in the Naudask Oblast Beauty Contest in 1979?
Yes, indeed, that was me. And that was also when I met my Andre. To be perfectly honest, I thought that somebody from the West could only possibly know me for what I did in athletics instead.
Now that I know who you are, I don't dare ask for your key. I would never want to inconvenience someone of your standing like that.
Stop, stop. Classy women don't fuss over each other. Tell me exactly why you need my key, and I'll see what I can do for you.
I have to get a park automaton back in working condition so I can pull our boat higher up onto the beach so the ostrich herd in the hold can get out. The Yukels and their herd have to continue their sacred migration as soon as possible. What's more, the longer we're stuck here, the more likely it is that we'll be caught and arrested by the soldiers who are after us.
If I say yes, you promise you'll bring it back to me as soon as you've finished?
Of course. I would never betray the trust of the great Katerina Drozdilova.
Okay then, I agree. Take good care of it. For 20 years now, it's let me keep my bag of mechanical fleas running.
Just come with me. You can crank up my robot.
I thought all the survivors left after the catastrophe.
But it was already too late for him, unfortunately.
Your husband was contaminated?
Both of us did, actually. But it didn't do anything to me. That's just the way I was made. Or maybe I was immune because of all the garbage they kept giving me for years so that I could win that trinket at the Olympics.
And since then, you've never tried to get to Valzambur?
No. I heard that all of the irradiated survivors were sent to this clinic there and they never get out. Besides, I have absolutely everything I need here. Somewhere to call home. I'm near my dear Andriusha. I have my dog and all the game I want.
One last thing before I go. You said the air in the subway stayed pure. Does it lead out of the city?
Yes. Just follow the tracks right behind my place and you can get out to the other side of Baranor through the Olympia Stadium station at the end of the line. That's the terminus. Not only do you avoid the radiation, but you also have electricity. It's one of the only circuits in the city that's still working. You just have to be careful. Some of the pipes gave way and flooded some galleries with lake water.
Thank you, Katerina, for everything.
There's no way there's no radiation down here. If there are openings, there's radiation. Oh shit, it was two-headed boar, it wasn't the bear. Holy smokes. It is the size of a bear, though. Wow, lady, I don't know what they gave you to win that medal, but if you can survive eating that, you earned that fucking medal. Well, at least we know why there's electricity here. Obviously, the power plant is still working and cranking up electricity to the subway. Yeah, that's actually true, Unstable. That's quite true. But they're also not two-headed boars the size of a bear. I hope. Okay, just get on already.
What news, Kate Walker?
Looks like Miss Kate Walker have time for much fun.
I wasn't having fun, Ayahuasca. I was finding a way to help the caravan get us out of this place safely.
Don't be upset, Kate Walker. This cursed place makes the Yukols a bit nervous. What did you discover?
So we'll take the subway line. The air is pure, and the station at the end of the line lets us leave the city while staying on the sacred route of the migration.
Where does the station exit to?
Some kind of sports complex, Olympia or something like that.
Olympia. Land of martyrs.
Good work, Kate Walker. I don't know what the Yukols would do without your help.
First, we have to hoist the crystal onto the beach.
How can we help you, Kate Walker?
Well, your ostriches obviously can't use the cart to get to the subway line. Can the Yukols clear the rubble from the station entrance while I take care of the crystal?
Go find volunteers. See you later, Miss Kate Walker.
Oh my god, they're actually gonna do something!
Olympia. Ayahuasca didn't seem to like that.
The truth is, I was told that the previous migration went through some bad times. A tragedy that left permanent scars. But you have enough to do for the moment. We'll talk about all that later.
Once we've left Baranur, what is the next step?
The river Balaton. Once we cross the sacred bridge over it, we'll be past the border and in Yakistan. Our pursuers won't be able to harm us there.
Says you. Also, Sacred Bridge. X years ago. Over a shady river. Considering my experience with bridges and rivers in recent days, are you sure it's there?
Any news from the Yukols who are still locked up in the crystal?
Everyone is fine, even if the ostriches are getting impatient. We have to get them out soon, Kate Walker.
I'm going, Kirk. I have to find an old friend.
This site? Yay, I found the exit. Okay, I have the heart. And I have the key. I have to zoom in first, of course. Yeah, that's exactly my thought, Unstable, because they would respect the border.
Oscar, I can't believe it.
Kate Walker? Hello, Kate Walker. So is everything set? Are we ready to go now? You have refitted the train spring, haven't you? And what about Mr. Hans Vorarlberg? Is he on board?
There's no more train, Oscar. And there's no more Hans Vorarlberg.
I beg your pardon?
You were supposed to be dead, too. I installed your heart in another model just like you. And it seems to have worked. It's good to see you again, Oscar. You all right, Oscar?
I suppose I am indeed, Kate Walker. To the best of my knowledge, I have not been programmed for anguish.
I guess not. But you know, Oscar, you were always very talented.
This new body is in great need of maintenance. It is suffering from osteoarthritic rust at every joint.
Oscar, I need your help.
Of course, Kate Walker. That is my function.
I like his new voice, though.
I'm accompanying the Yukels on their voyage. You know, they found me when I was dying next to a river in the west of Syberia and took me in. They are accompanying the migration of the snow ostriches to their sacred lands, where they go and reproduce. Now we're being chased by fanatical soldiers who want to send the Yukels back to where they came from. To top it off, they want to hand me over to the American authorities. I've been accused of all sorts of crimes.
The Yukels, a primitive nomadic people in the far north that live symbiotically with large herds of Struthio nivis, commonly known as snow ostriches.
That about sums it up.
Kate Walker, American deviant. Intellectually and politically unstable, influenced by both circumstance and encounters, despite possessing an unquestionable moral fiber.
I suppose that's about right, in a word.
Well, how may I be of service to you, Kate Walker?
We're stuck here in this contaminated area, and we need to leave as soon as possible to escape the people chasing us. But the Yukels and their herd are locked in the boat that brought us to this poisoned beach. We need to hoist the crystal out of the sand and clear the rear hatch so the ostriches can get out. There's a vehicle on the pier over there that I think we can use, but it looks like only an automaton can drive it.
I will gladly do what I can to help you, as long as this worn-out body should prove up to the task.
We'll make do, Oscar. You can trust me.
Well, I shall indeed do what I can to help, Kate Walker.
It would be nice if you...
But, Kate Walker, my clothes. I don't have any clothes.
Oscar.
Oscar, the Yukels and I have seen a lot worse. Believe me, we'll get over it.
No, 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 and no, Kate Walker. It is completely out of the question for me to stroll around without covering. My mechanical intimacy is protected by industrial patents that ensure the durability of Vorarlberg productions. I need clothing, that's all there is to it.
Oscar, please.
Oscar.
Do not insist, Kate Walker. I will not move from here without decent attire.
All right. I'll get you some clothes.
He's so cute.
It's incredible seeing him alive again.
Well, that one had a sewing machine, so... Yeah, his old one was nice, but I'm pretty sure the voice actor was hard to find. Maybe he just didn't want to do it anymore, or, you know, stuff happens with life. Let's see if the Yukos cleaned up some while we were chatting with Oscar.
But where did the Yukels go?
Yukels who dig are all gone. But where are Yukels?
Getting there. But it's not enough to get the ostriches through yet.
Oh, at least it's enough to get me through. Quite a few automatons on this side of the stadium. Okay, this is where we came in through last time. She probably won't be happy that we destroyed her house. Now she doesn't have protection from this side anymore. I would be peeved off if I was her.
I cannot, my sweet Genia. Our love is impossible.
Oh, Piotr, why? Why is life so determined to keep us apart?
Life is not to blame, my dove. It's our families.
What is going on here?
I won't let you be forced into marriage with Tatiana. Thinking of you and that creature. Oh, I shall die. Just as I shall die if I must wed Yuri.
Very, very sad story, Miss Ketwalk. Pyotr and Jenya smooch love. But families promised Tatiana and Yuri get money from stores of their old great-uncle Joseph.
Do you really think this is the time to be watching sappy soap operas? We need to have the entranceway clear before Olga and the Colonel get here.
You calls go back and dig.
There's nothing we can do, my sweet Jenya. We'll just have to accept our fate and try to live virtuous lives.
We don't have to give in. Maybe, maybe if something happened to Tatiana and Yuri, an accident at the plant, for example.
Jenya, you can't be thinking.
Woohoo! Oh, that's a wild soap opera. Kate, why did you go out? You wanted to ask about clothes and to return a key.
Katerina?
Ah, you again.
Here's your key. Thank you again.
What do you need?
Clothes. For Oscar, my automaton friend.
Huh?
Well, for an automaton, he's a real prude.
Your story isn't real clear to me. Anyway, take a look over there, in the wardrobe mixed up with Andre's things. This is for opening it with. But don't take more than you need, got it? I'm still attached to that stuff. They're souvenirs.
That was a streaming service. Cat. Wow, she actually turned it and didn't make me turn it.
Kate Walker.
Ah! He came!
Look at you, Oscar. So you finally succumbed to the temptations of nudism.
Oh,
The sooner I am decently attired, the better I will feel. While I was coming to join you, I came across a gang of hairy and very rude small folk. I will spare you the jibes to which I was subjected.
Don't short circuit on me. Here, take a look at this wardrobe. These clothes in here should fit you.
How is my appearance, Kate Walker?
Aww.
Very becoming, Oscar. Perfect.
Thank you, Kate Walker. Now please, tell me more about the vehicle that you would like me to drive.
It's stranded on the pier next to our boat, the Crystal.
Well, in that case, I would like to suggest that we meet there, Kate Walker.
Great. See you later, Oscar.
Well, I'm invested in the soap opera. Can I get another episode? Kate, move your head, I can't see the thing. Huff. Mammoth flakes. Oh my god, cat. You're being adorable.
Be careful in the subway. The lake water has entered some of the tunnels.
And it's still not contaminated, you say? Syberia Piglet. God, you're having way more fun with this game than I am. And I'm playing it.
Kirk, what were you doing?
Well, I just... hmm.
Tell me something. Was it the other Yukels who told you about the soap opera Katerina had on?
No, no.
So of course there's no way you'd be here to watch it too, is there? A great spiritual guide like you would surely never indulge in such silliness.
Of course not, Kate Walker.
So, you were about to go back to the tribe to make sure that everything's going well?
Yes, that's right. And I really must be off. Later, Kate Walker.
Poor girl. Kate, you bitch. Poor guy just wanted to know more about the soap opera. I do too, honestly. I'm curious what those two star-crossed lovers will do to everybody. Wow, they're forced to clean under the sound of her drum. Poor guys. But yeah, I'm curious, what kind of accident are those two idiots gonna cause to get rid of the unwanted halves of their relationships? It's research. Honestly, Kate, just push it. It's not that hard to move this. Nothing's holding it in place. Kate. But I think I'll wrap up the stream here. Because hopefully it will save now that I'm entering this area. And we can meet up next weekend as usual. And maybe raid somebody. K-Dog is streaming. Quite a few people streaming actually. But I kinda wanna visit K-Dog. He can use a pat. He's been having quite a tough time lately, so. Okay. Let's go visit K-Dog, and I'll be seeing you guys next weekend as scheduled. Until then, bye!